Hello everyone. Can you solve these number word problems in algebra? Many students do get it wrong. So today we are going to learn and to make sure that you understand how to solve these questions confidently. For this, you need to know your how to use different letters in algebra, negative numbers, be confident with your negative numbers, inverse operation, pluses, minus, and vice versa, one and two step equations which we have seen in previous video. So this is the example. A number is multiplied by 5. Now this number is unknown to us. I usually prefer to stick to X, but you can use any letters from A to Z. So a number X is multiplied by 5. So it's multiplied by 5. And then what is happening here? And then 4 is added. So we will do plus 4. And the result is 29. So that equals to 29. We need to find the number. What is this number? So I'm just going to tidy up this equation. So I'm going to write 5x plus 4 equals to 29. And from my previous videos, solving a two-step equation, what we have to do here is that can you recall what we have to do? I assume some of you are able to recall that we have to use inverse operation. In this case, the inverse of plus is minus. So we are going to do minus 4. And can you remind me that in order to balance the equation, it has to be both the sides. So I'm going to take away 4 from right side as well. So what I'm left with is 5x plus 4 and minus 4 cancels out equals to 24. Minus 4 is 25. And now our sole purpose is to find what x equals to. So I need to get rid of this 5, and I can only do that by doing the inverse operation, which is the division, as 5 is in multiplication with x. So if I divide both the side with 5, 5 and 5 cancels out because 5 divided by 5 is just 1. So our x equals to how many times 5 will go into 25? You all are intelligent kids, and I'm sure you are very, very confident with your 1 to 12 times table. So that's 5. So x equals to 5. Nice and easy. I think students get worried when they see the worded problem because they find extracting information from the problem difficult. So when you read the problem, just read word by word and it should make sense. Let's look at another example. Here, again, I'm going to stick to my x. You can use any letters. So a number x, so I have this number x, that is divided by 3. So I'm going to divide that by 3. See, you can also do this way as well. And then 7 is subtracted. So 7 is subtracted, giving 5. So that, which means that it equals to 5. Now you can see the problem with this. If you write this way, it's a bit confusing. So I would suggest you write that in a fraction this way so it's easier to see what's happening. I'm going to just rewrite this. Now, using our knowledge of inverse operation, we are going to take away 7 from both the sides. So we are left with x over 3 equals to 12. And now, what I have to do? Yes, you are correct. You need to multiply by 3 both the side because inverse of division is multiplication. We have looked at this in our video 1 when I was explaining how to solve one-step equation. Now 3 divided by 3 it cancels out, so we are left with x equals to 36. Right, are you ready to try some question by yourself? I have a set of questions which are here. Please do try them, and once you have done, I'll show the answer, and do comment how many of you got all of them correct, or if you still find it difficult to understand, or if there was any question that you found it difficult, please do comment and I'll try to explain in my next video. Right, I have assumed that you did pause the video and you have tried some of the questions. So it's the time to reveal the answers. Right, and I hope that most of you would have got all of them correct. And if you were not able to follow the examples that I have done previously, I'm going to do 2 more examples to see. So let's get started. The wordings are slightly different here. It says 6 more than 4 times a number. So a number x, it's 4 times, so it's 4x. And that number is 6 more. So I'm going to add 6, which is equal to 34. In 11 plus exam, they could play around with the wording. So please make sure that you are familiar with the words. That's why I have given you 10 questions with different wording so that you get used to this kind of problems. Now it's pretty straightforward for you all because we have practiced from last 3 videos. We are going to take away, sticking to our inverse operation. So we have 4x equals to 28 and we are going to divide that by 4. Nice and easy. So x equals to 7. If you have any questions, please do comment. Right. And the last example of this video, a number is thought of. So in our case, I'm going to stick to my x. It is increased by 12. Now, increased, which means that we have to add 12. Interestingly, and then halved. Okay, so all of this is halved, yeah, very important, and that makes 10. Generally students make mistake here. What they do like this, and that is incorrect if you remember your bit maths. Yeah, you need to add a bracket around it, and so this whole is divided. So x plus 12 is divided by 2. Right, in this case, again, we will multiply with 2 because 2 is dividing x plus 12. So the inverse of division is multiplication. So we are going to get rid of our 2. So we are left with x plus 12. There is no need of brackets now, equals to 20. And simply I'm going to take away 12 from both the sides. So I'm left with x equals to 8. So there we go. Nice and simple, easy to understand, and easy method to follow step by step. Right, so there are another set of 5 questions for you to practice. Please pause and try these questions. I hope you have tried these questions, and if you were confident with the first 5, this you must have done in less time. So I'm going to show you the answers now. Please mark your answers and don't forget to comment. Right. That brings to the end of this session. So please do subscribe, like, share this video with your friends and those who are preparing for 11 plus, and make sure you comment with your questions. I'm your teacher to help you out, or I'm a tutor that makes your life easier. I want you all to have fun while preparing for your 11 plus. So learn maths with fun and prepare for 11 plus. And well done to all of you because you have chosen 11 plus journey and it requires you to do hard work. So along with your hard work, I also want you to understand and have fun while doing maths. So please do subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in next video. Take care. Bye bye.